Hi, welcome back to Storytime with Susan. We are reading Nancy Drew and the Clue Crew in the Fashion Disaster. We are on chapter 4, so let's dig in. Good morning, Nancy said as she walked into the kitchen on Sunday. Morning, Sleeping Beauty, Mr. Drew said. He was washing strawberries at the kitchen sink. Hannah Gruen was placing a plate of pancakes on the table. Hannah had been the Drews' housekeeper from the time Nancy was 3 years old. She had helped take care of Nancy ever since her mother died. Nancy smiled when she saw the yummy pancakes, but when she glanced at the Sunday newspaper on the table, she gasped. Splashed across the front page was the headline, "Famous Diva Dog Flips at Fashion Show." "Lola," Nancy said. "I read about that diva dog," Hannah said. "Why do you think she froze like that?" "Somebody switched Lola's favorite dog biscuits on purpose," Nancy said. "The Clue Crew is going to find out who did it." Mr. Drew popped a strawberry into Nancy's mouth. He was a lawyer and sometimes helped his daughter with her cases. "Sounds like an important case," he said. "Where are you going to start?" Nancy caught a whiff of the pancakes and answered, "With a good breakfast, Daddy." "Pass the maple syrup, please." After breakfast, Bess and George rang the doorbell. Then the Clue Crew ran up the stairs 2 at a time to Nancy's room, which was also Clue Crew Detective Headquarters. "Okay, let's get to work," Nancy declared. George sat behind Nancy's computer. Her hands flew across the keyboard as she opened up a file for the case. Bess plopped down on Nancy's bed. She tossed a stuffed unicorn up and down in the air. Throwing stuffed animals around was how she did her best thinking. "First, let's come up with a timeline," Nancy said. "When do you think Lola's biscuits were switched?" Maya said her parents had just filled the basket with biscuits right before the lunch party, George remembered, and the lunch party started at noon. "If the party was at noon yesterday," Nancy said, "and we got to Lola's trailer a few minutes before the show, which started at 1 o'clock, Bess cut in. "That means," Nancy continued, "that the biscuits were switched between 12 and 1 o'clock. "Write that down, George," Bess said. "What do you think I'm doing, Bess?" George joked as she typed, playing the piano. "Now that we have a timeline, what about suspects?" Nancy asked. "Who would want to spoil Lola's big moment?" "Probably someone who doesn't like Lola," Bess said. She began tossing a stuffed kangaroo in the air. "Or doesn't like Maya." "What about Nikki?" Nancy said. She was mad at Maya for giving her job to Bess. "But where would Nikki get Lick My Chops dog biscuits?" George asked. "She doesn't even have a dog. And all she fed Lola was that stinky kind," Bess said. "Nikki had to get the Lick My Chops biscuits from somewhere," Nancy said. "In the meantime, she's a suspect." George typed, "Suspects," and underneath she wrote Nikki's name. Then Chip padded into the room. She was wearing the denim cap from the fashion show the day before. "Chip looks so cute in Patsy's clothes," Bess giggled. Patsy, Nancy remembered. She was arguing with Mayor Strong yesterday because Lola wasn't wearing the clothes she designed. "Maybe Patsy switched Lola's biscuits," Bess said, "to make Lola look bad." "Patsy Ray," George declared as she typed. Suspect number 2. 2 suspects, but 0 clues, Nancy said. I wish we could go back and search Lola's trailer. How? Bess asked. We don't even know where to find it. That's what you think, George said. She went online. After a bit of typing, Lola's own website came up. There was a picture of the poodle, surrounded by pink and silver stars. George clicked on the star marked Meet Lola. A page opened up, showing a list of Lola's appearances. Lola is signing autographs at the new pet store on River Street, George said, today at 11:30. Her trailer might be parked there too, Nancy said. River Street, here we come. The girls each had the same rule. They could walk up to 5 blocks away from any of their houses, as long as they walked together and asked permission. River Street was less than 5 blocks away, so they were in luck. When the 3 friends reached River Street, they spotted Lola's trailer. It was parked outside the new pet store, Ruffs and Meows. Nancy, Bess, and George peeked through the store window. They saw Maya standing with Lola as kids lined up for her autograph. Maya's mom stood outside. She was busy talking to a news reporter and a camera person. Lola's trailer was just a few feet away. The door is open, Nancy whispered. Let's go. The girls slipped quietly into the trailer. Once inside, they scurried around looking for clues. George studied the table where the biscuits used to be. If someone did switch the biscuits, she said, what would they do with the Bon Appetits? Maybe throw them away, Nancy guessed. She looked inside a small trash can, where she found shreds of paper. Somebody ripped up a note, she said. That could be a clue. Nancy never went anywhere without a pocket-sized spyglass and paper bags for her clues. She pulled a bag out of her pocket and filled it with the paper shreds. Look, Bess said. She pointed to a framed picture on the wall. It's Maya, holding a poodle puppy. I bet it's Lola's baby picture. We don't have time for that, Bess, George said. We have to look for clues before... Mom, a voice called from outside. The girls froze. It was Maya. I'm just going inside the trailer to get something, Mom, Maya's voice said next. Oh no, Bess gasped. She's coming. What do we do? George whispered. We have to hide, Nancy said, right now. So, where are the girls going to hide? Are they going to get caught? So, check out my next video for the next chapter. As always, like, subscribe, and comment, and have a great day.